People want relationships like this, but they often end up like these. Now today I'm going to tell you the ugly truth of the modern day romance and relationship and show you why you need to stop doing these things like right now. Let's get started. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, I am your host, Sean C. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can receive more truth-based content where sometimes we use a little humor to bring you information that's going to help you improve yourself and your interpersonal relationships so that you can live your best life. The things that I saw in this video made me think about dating and relationships today, the ugly truth of dating and relationships. Now, this music video is a representation of our inability to form solid relationships. You may or may not be doing some of the things that happen in this video that are preventing you from having solid bonds with people the way you should. In the beginning of this video, when the guy meets his girl, she's reading a book that says love is stupid. Already we can see that she's in a mindset that love is not even possible. Guys aren't immune to this either. Guys aren't out of the woods on this thing as well, because a lot of men have checked out of the love process for various reasons. What I want you to get from this scene is that a lot of people don't really know what love is anymore. This society has conditioned us so that a lot of people just don't really have an accurate representation of what love truly is. Love is no longer growing old with somebody because you can't see yourself without them. Love nowadays is about, what can you do for me? What have you done for me lately? Now, a lot of people have no clue what they really want. They just know that they don't want to be alone. So a person will jump into a new relationship without fixing the problems that they had from their previous relationship. They'll try to fill the emptiness by bringing in another person instead of fixing the emptiness that's on the inside that they were experiencing long before they got with the person that they're with. Fix yourself before you jump into a relationship and know exactly what that person expects out of you in the relationship. Now, the next thing I noticed in this video was that the guy kept asking a woman a question. Matter of fact, he made a strong statement to her saying, "Be mine." Now, in the past, asking someone to be mine was a way of saying that you wanted to dedicate yourself to them, to dedicate to being in a monogamous relationship, that you were on a path or the journey together to see where life was going to take you. But now, if you're a man and you ask a woman to be mine in today's society, someone will take that as you're trying to possess them and stop them from being who they want to be. In true love, that's not the truth. Sadly, if you're not bringing finances or relations to the table, you're probably either going to get used or played. And sometimes, even if you bring both of those things to the table, you're still going to get used or played. Now, the woman in the video never really answers this question. She'll say, like, maybe. She said no. She even said, "I am mine," meaning that she wasn't really ready to commit to this guy. Again, back to what I said earlier. Make sure that you're ready to commit to the relationship before you jump in. Make sure that if you're going to jump in a relationship that you know what the other person expects out of you. Now, if you aren't on the same page, you should talk about it. But past that, if it still doesn't work out, then you should probably leave and do the most important thing, not waste your time. Now, other than the fact that this guy kind of dances funny in the video, romance in a relationship is the fun stuff. But what happens when those times are over? What happens when romance dies down? What happens when real life sets in? Now, society has conditioned us to have low attention spans. It basically feeds us news and media and movies, television, all at a lightning fast pace that we can't even keep up. If you don't think that stuff is affecting your relationship, you'd be wrong. And there's a video that I talk about this and I'll link it up above. Now, once again, I want you to think about media over the past 10 years. How much of movies and television is showing us the exciting part of love? Women want the Notebook type of love. Yet and still, they want 50 Shades of Grey romance. That's unrealistic. That's not real life. Now, from the woman's perspective, this video is about her choice, about the way she's feeling. And listen, that's completely fair. But how many times have women said that they want a good man and that there aren't any good men out there. Some women out there, when they get a good man, they don't know what to do with a good. They don't know how to keep a good man because they've never been taught how to keep a man the right way. And instead of keeping and or appreciating that man, some women will even step out and replace that good guy for someone that gives them that butterfly feeling. That's exactly the same thing as chasing a high. Now this man, for all his flaws, and I'm going to get to those here in a little bit. Think about everything he did. They were all romantic gestures. Basically, took her on a boat ride with flowers. He romanced her. He had the room decorated. He took her out for a good time. He did all these things because I truly believe that in his heart of hearts, he believed that he loved that woman. And all of those things that this man did wasn't good enough for that woman. They got people that are so damaged right now, so messed up. Sometimes when people have that good person, they don't know how to nurture and foster that relationship into something more. A lot of us will go against our best interests, and instead of being with the good person, we think that we can be with someone that's damaged. And usually we take in someone that's damaged because we ourselves are damaged. And my last point in the video, some of you guys out here are some weak simp dude. Now I know you don't want to hear that. You may not want someone to tell you that you're making beta male moves. And the reason why you can't find that woman is because for everything that a woman says that she wants in a man, that is not one of the things. A woman does not really want a weak dude. She does want a man that is going to respect her for who she is. But what she doesn't want is some weak ass simp dude. Why do you think women keep going for the bad boys? What this guy did in this video was essentially smother the flame of their relationship before it had time to really blossom. Now for men and women, if you fail to give a person their space, they'll create that space when they leave you.